see Ben Davison, subscribe to Stephen Icons.
Okay, so according to various reports and sources online, if you like, one of which I shall put in the description box for you, that Ben Davison is set to be the head coach for Anthony Joshua in his next fight on December 23rd in Saudi Arabia against Otto Wallin. Now, in the same articles, it's saying that it could be just a temporary thing. Then after this fight, Anthony Joshua will go back to Derek James. So if that part's true, that can only lead me to suspect that either Derek James isn't available right now because the fight isn't too far away, December 23rd. You're only talking, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. And Anthony Joshua has been training with Ben Davison in the UK. So rather than start a whole new camp with Derek James, just continue with what he has been doing with Ben Davison. But I think Anthony Joshua has been in America recently with Derek James as well. Maybe Ben Davison will be an assistant in this fight, or who knows? Maybe Derek James will still be there. But my immediate reaction to that one is, well, I've got quite a few reactions, and I think all of them are fairly positive, because I quite like Ben Davison. Now, I don't know him. I've had a few interactions with him. I've done an interview with him, of course, and it's either at a weigh-in or an open workout, I forget which one. He pointed over and went, "Sport Icons, the Northeast Guru." I think he called me the Northeast Guru or something like that, because of the work I do in the Northeast, not because of my controversial views on many other things, some of which Ben Davison will be probably won't agree with me on, especially when it comes to Tyson Fury, right? But that was nice of him. I thought that was quite nice of him. And of course, I walked briefly down the stairwell with him backstage before I became somewhat of a 1 minute doorman, letting everybody through the door. I think it was the Mark Dickinson. It was a Mark Dickinson fight or a Pat McCormack. I forget which one it was. And Ben Davison comes across really, really cool. And of course, he trains Luke and Pat McCormack. Again, they're from my area. Both nice lads. One of them got drunk and called me the Northeast IFL. I forget. I think it was Luke. But you know what? Both of them speak highly of Ben Davison, as does Mark Dickinson, and quite a few other people. Now, as far as Ben Davison is concerned, him being the head trainer for Anthony Joshua for the Otto Wallin fight, well, again, you have to look at it. Ben Davison would have already done videotape and studying Otto Wallin. Why? Because he was in the corner for Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury fought Otto Wallin. Where Tyson Fury had a bit of a nasty scratch, didn't he, to the face, where he was bleeding quite profusely. So Ben Davison would have had first-hand experience of not only doing the videotape studying on Otto Wallin, but being in the opposite corner. So he would have seen firsthand what Otto Wallin is good at and some flaws as well Anthony Joshua can exploit. And if he's going to continue with Anthony Joshua going forward, then of course he's got experience of being in the opposite corner to Deontay Wilder, again for Tyson Fury's fight with Deontay Wilder the first time around in Los Angeles. So Ben Davison, he's got the experience, and he's building up a hell of a stable. As I said, Luke and Pat McCormack, two quality lads from my neck of the woods. And of course you've got like a Lee Wood, and you've got TKV and Fabio Wardley and so many others. And he's building up a very, very nice stable of fighters down there, and building up a hell of a reputation for himself, considering he's very, very young, isn't he? So, but again, you see, most importantly, it doesn't really matter what you and I think. It's what Anthony Joshua thinks, who he feels comfortable with. And if he feels comfortable with Ben Davison, then it's the right choice. If he decides to stay with Ben Davison, that's his choice. If he feels comfortable. Would Ben Davison take on the job full time? I don't know, because obviously at some point you're going to see Joshua versus Fury, I would imagine. Would Ben Davison feel comfortable being on the opposite side of the ring to his friend Tyson Fury? Even though he doesn't train with Tyson anymore, they're still, I'm going to imagine that they're still friends. But there again, can you just separate friends and business? Because ultimately that's what it is. It's business, isn't it? Be interesting to see what happens. But as I said before, if Anthony Joshua's comfortable with it, why not? Ben Davison, he comes across as a very good tactician. He's very good on the pads by the looks of it, along with his pal there as well, whose name escapes me. I should know it. But he's a very, very good technical coach. And that's what he is. He's a boxing coach. And if you look at Ben Davison's fighters, they win the rounds. They hit, they don't get hit. If there's an opportunity to get their opponent out there, of course. But it's always safety first. And that's what it is with Anthony Joshua. For the last couple of years, he's been trying to perfect his craft by adding that technique. Be the boxer. Because being the brawler is going to get you clipped sometimes. Being the boxer means you've always got that defense. And that's what Anthony Joshua's wanted for quite some time. He wants to be the complete boxer. A Ben Davison is a good coach for that. So why not? Why not indeed? Anyway, that's the news. I'm sure we'll find out more details as to what's true, what isn't, going forward in the next couple of days. Obviously, there's a press conference today for Joshua and Otto Wallin. Allegedly. That fight. But there's definitely a press conference today. Because I've seen the media invites. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it all. You drop me yours. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.